When we started with the German agency, the first question they asked was, what 2-for-1s have you got? What offers have you got? We said, we don't do that. We don't do discounting. Sell our USPs. And then their face kind of dropped because it's like, oh, that's going to be really difficult to generate revenue, but it's about generating profit, right? So.
And something that has impressed me specifically about it is your kind of willingness to invest in like the service, the brand, the content, the sort of R&D to make sure that the products just perform really well. And it's like, you know, it's going that extra step, I suppose. So like, is that something that has been really conscious for a conscious decision for you? And do you think that's what really kind of gives you the edge?
Yeah, it's been a big gamble. I think we never wanted to be the cheapest. We always wanted to be the best. But like a lot of businesses, it can be quite difficult to differentiate because a black whiskey tumbler on a photograph on a website looks like every other black whiskey tumbler. Ours were made in Italy. We employed a quality manager. We employed a laboratory to develop recipes and formulations for candles. We invested in an academy to teach people. Because I think what we tried to do was, we're a customer intimate business. We want to kind of take the customer on a journey for years and be their sole supplier if we can. And when we speak to them, most of the customers have an issue with learning, confidence. How do I do this? Legally, can I sell these? Are they tested? Are they compliant? So we invested heavily in that. And so that was difficult, you know, because all of our competitors effectively dangle cherries, and it's, you know, 2-for-1, 5-for-7, free shipping, paying 3. But, you know, our customer profile is quite unusual in some respects because it's a business that these people are running. So, for example, a new customer will spend £160 a year with our business, for example. A returning customer who's been with us for more than 1 year will spend £750 on average in a year for us. So it's quite an unusual profile, and they might shop with us for a number of years. But what makes them stick with us is all of that support. So if we don't provide the recipes, the support, they come, they buy once, they're gone, and they go and shop with the cheapest. And so in some respects, the people who want 2-for-1s, that's not our customer, and we've been very, very clear on that. But it can be very difficult to resist the temptation to, you know, and it was when we first had the relationship, you guys were pretty good, but when we started with the German agency, the first question they asked was, what 2-for-1s have you got? What offers have you got? We said, we don't do that. We don't do discounting. Sell our USPs. And then their face kind of dropped because it's like, oh, that's going to be really difficult to generate revenue, but it's about generating profit, right? So, but we take a very long-term view of that. It's lifetime value. And so at the moment, it's £750 a customer is what we aim for with these returning customers. And we think if we continue to help these people grow their businesses, we can get that up to £1,000 a customer. And then things like your customer acquisition costs, we take a different view on it because we're not buying a transaction. We're buying a customer that might stay with us for 2-3 years. But I'm also conscious we're extremely lucky because we're supporting a craft. And if you're a product business or if you're a cost leader or something, you have to take a different approach. But I guess if you're selling a service, like, although we sell products, we're actually selling a service. We are helping you to run a home fragrance business. But like if you're running a gin distillery, we would sell you the botanicals, we'll teach you how to make it, we'll sell you the equipment. It's not just we do botanicals cheaper than anyone else. So that's kind of how we've approached it.